of 13 ABC. Now, Conklin and Company continues with Take 3, commentary and analysis from our panel of political contributors.
Welcome back, everyone. Conklin and Company continues on this Labor Day weekend now with Take 3, and we welcome in for the first time in a long time Ignacio Messina from the Toledo Blade. Ignacio, great to see you.
Thank you for having me back.
Part of the partnership now, the renewed partnership between the Blade and 13 ABC.
Yeah, it's great.
Uncovering a lot of stories the last couple of weeks. There was the Southwick situation, the development that went sour in a hurry, but also this week, story about the mayor's administration purchasing some, it's interesting what were termed to be luxury vehicles, and I don't know if you'd call them that, but...
well, we're talking about a Tahoe and a Terrain,
yeah.
And the Tahoe has, I guess, the luxury package, so making it luxurious, but it was Councilman D. Michael Collins who brought up the issue at a Finance Committee meeting, and when he started going over the bells and whistles in this car, you could not miss the surprise on Council President Joe McNamara's face. His mouth almost dropped open when he heard four-corner strobe lights and rear bucket seats, and so the price tag of the car was $42,000.
Right. Which, in this day and age, I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
For a city that has an austere budget and is supposed to be frugal with taxpayer dollars, some people are thinking maybe this wasn't the best idea to spend that kind of money.
Yeah, but someone argued that a luxury vehicle would cost a lot more than $40,000. It depends on what you're looking at, and this is to take dignitaries, potential business prospects.
I'm sure they could have spent $80,000 on a Hummer, but they did not. And then there was that one.
I don't think they're making the Hummer anymore.
A used Hummer. There was that one great line from the deputy mayor who said, "Well, we don't want to take people around in a 2002 Jeep Liberty."
Yeah.
And I have an 03 Jeep Liberty, but he has a point.
A Toledo built.
Yes.
Jeep Liberty.
He has a point. I guess when you take around a businessman of some level, you want to have a flashy vehicle to show them around your town, the best parts of your city.
Okay, there's that, and it quickly can go into the national political scene. We go from the city, to, the GOP convention over. As we tape here on Friday afternoon, you'll be in Cincinnati tomorrow, which was yesterday, as this airs on Sunday of Labor Day weekend.
I'll be leaving Saturday morning, which was yesterday, to cover Mitt Romney, which is after his convention, and coming off on the heels of the convention. Interesting couple days. I was really entertained by Clint Eastwood. I tweeted out immediately. It was the Clint Eastwood Comedy Hour when he was talking to this empty chair, and it was just an interesting 3 days. It was mostly an effort to pick up female voters, I think, Hispanic voters, and for Mitt really to show people who he is, more than just a Republican who made a lot of money at Bain Capital.
Well, and then do you think the last hour, or the last 40 minutes, 30 minutes to 40 minutes of his speech, that he was able to do that, successfully connect to those people who the pundit said he really has to get to?
Ultimately, we'll find out in November if he did. He definitely made it was an A for effort to try and get those voters. It started off with Ann Romney on the first day, talking about how she is a mother and knows what it's like to buy food, going all the way to Mitt Romney at the end telling, my father used to leave a rose on the bedside table for my mother, and people were in tears on that story.
I thought that was a great story. I thought that was a great story.
And he had the definitive line of that speech for me was when he said, Obama wanted to save or stem the rise of oceans, and I'm going to take care of your family instead.
But took some flack for that, mocking the environmentalists.
Exactly. I'm sure the Obama camp was immediately picking up a response for their convention in a couple days.
And we may see that as we look forward. And the president in town here on Sunday, once again as we tape here on Friday, but Sunday night, staying in town. Second time in the two presidential elections. He did this the last time, stayed at Maumee Bay, ahead of a campaign appearance the next day. Reportedly going to be at Scott High School on Monday.
It just goes to show how important Ohio is. I mean, Mitt Romney's here a couple days after their convention, and Obama's here a couple days before their convention. So, they will stop at nothing to get Ohio either side.
Yeah, and this is just the beginning. I mean, when we look ahead to the Democratic National Convention now in Charlotte, North Carolina, we may see more big-name stars. We certainly saw Clint Eastwood, but now we're going to see all the young music stars are set to play.
I immediately wondered if George Clooney or Sarah Jessica Parker would be at the Democratic Convention in Charlotte.
We'll see. We'll see, indeed. Ignacio Messina, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Lee. Appreciate
it. We'll see you next week on Conklin and Company. Make it a happy and safe rest of the Labor Day weekend, everybody. See you.